Lovely. And just looking out the window now in the attic, and this fog has ascended. There should be a castle over there. It's gone. How very strange. Gosh. Happy Vlogmas Day 3. It's Friday the 3rd of December. Time for Advent Calendar. So I'm going to have a proper rummage in this one. I mean, look at all these gorgeous bags. Aren't they lovely? So the light in this place is so weird. It's either really, really bright or it's really dark. And no matter what I do with the settings, partway through a recording, it changes. Okay, oh, there we go. No, that's 23. Excuse me a minute. Found it. Alrighty, what have we got today? Little red bag. Ooh. Some little gift tags to put on my presents. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this properly. They're not just tags to put on any presents. With that focus. They are tags to put on your crochet presents, and that's a little crochet hook. So the gift tags to put on your crochet gifts. What a great idea. Now, where do you get a stamp that stamps out a crochet hook? That's what I want to know, because I want one now. That's awesome. Lovely. Right. So today would normally be my normal schedule day for YouTube, and I don't know if you've noticed, I've been talking quite a lot recently. So it's well known that I can talk to whales, as I told Amanda from Mrs. G Makes in the comments in yesterday's video. What I'm trying to do with Vlogmas is not just, you know, here's me having my breakfast and my lunch and my tea and I'm sat at my computer working all day and that's it. I'm trying to give you some sort of value in it. So if you are getting value out of my Vlogmas videos, please give them a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I was looking around the crochet office, and I'm thinking, do I need to do some Christmas decorations? Excuse me. And I probably do, but when? When do you decorate, if you do at all, when do you decorate in work? So I know in school we pretty much 1st of December, or the nearest working day to the 1st of December, decorations everywhere. Because if you didn't do it early, you only had like 2 weeks before you had to take them all down again, because it had to be down before January. Yeah, so I want to put up some decorations, I think, but when do I do it? Do I do it next week? Because obviously I'm not breaking up from work, because I'm going right up to Christmas Eve, so is next week too early? And then think, well, when do I do my house decorations? And, you know, I know some people have got their trees up already. It's like, I'm just doing it, which is great. I'm not feeling that spark yet. I had to put on a sparkly scarf today and my Christmas earrings, because I just thought I need to be Christmassy. Anyway, I'm waffling, talking for whales again. So today's video I'm going to be doing a little rundown of Etsy shops that I love and I've bought things from. Not affiliate links, these are all my own opinions of things that I have bought and thought you might enjoy seeing. So the first shop I want to talk to you about is Amelia X Joy, Amelia Cross Joy, Amelia Multiply Joy, Amelia Times Joy, Amelia with a cross, Joy. Now I'd seen a couple of these on Instagram. I thought, oh, that's a great idea. And I showed my husband, I went, what do you think of these? And he went, what is it? So these are yarn cozies. Sometimes you have them sewn across the bottom, sometimes they're just like a sleeve that goes around your yarn. But the idea is you put your cakes in them. You possibly could put skeins in them, but I think it would work better if you wind them up and put your cakes in. Now this is a Karen cake and it is pretty chunky, but because they're made of jersey they will stretch. So that's pretty cool. So the idea is then if you're working from the middle of your cake, then it'll just get smaller and smaller and smaller, but you're not going to have yarn roaming around the floor, getting dirty, and it just keeps the dust off. And I just think they're super cute. I mean, how cute is that with all the little sheep on there? He's lovely. So let's have a little look at Amelia's shop. So the first thing you'll see is she has this beautiful knit stitch on her page, which is lovely. She's in Stafford in England, and she has a lot of sales and 5-star reviews, and buyers are raving, so you know it's a shop you can probably trust. So she makes lots of project bags, various different designs. You know, so there's something for everyone, including me, because there's a lovely fox one here. Lovely Christmas ones, little Lego bags. Ooh, another fox one there. I can see me spending a lot of money soon. But if I just snip over to page 2, and you'll see that here is the sheep cake yarn cozy. So there are 8 people who have this in their basket at the moment. Don't know how many she has in stock, so if you're wanting one of those, I get in quick. But she does have other ones here, so there's this multi-universe one that she has and various others. So that's Amelia Joy, Amelia X Joy, Amelia Times Joy. She has 20 pages, so there's 706 items in her shop. And she has tote bags as well. There's a little Harry Potter one. And I particularly like this one. I'm done adulting, let's crochet. I think I need to do more of that this Vlogmas. So in my last Etsy shop review, I mentioned this business who I think are absolutely amazing, very talented. And that's Karen from Pedro's Plaques. And I showed you the bee crochet hook. And I also had the matching needle minder, which has the magnet on the back. You put your needle on, and then if you're doing maybe cross stitch, you can put that either side of the fabric you're using and it keeps it in place. But you can put your needle on there so it doesn't disappear and what have you. So I bought those. Then this year these came out, and I just thought, how gorgeous is he? A little moo cow, a little Highland cow. That is so lovely. So you got little beads on there, and it's the scissors don't come with it, but it's a scissor fob. I think she does the needle minders with these as well. But I tell you what, let's go and have a look at Karen's shop and we can see what else she's got. Some beautiful things. So this is Pedro's Plaques, run by Karen. Lovely banner there. So she's in Dover in England, and she's had over 11,000 sales, coming up to 12,000 sales, and rave reviews, 5-star reviews in the past 5 days. So we know she's good. So let's just have a little scroll down. I particularly love these nutcrackers. I think they're really cute, the nutcracker crochet hooks. And she has some other needle minders here, so Christmas pudding ones, little gnome, which is really sweet. And she's very good with her shop sections down the side. Now, I had a little look earlier, and she doesn't have the scissor fob at the moment that I have, but she does have some different ones. There's one that matches the bee hook and needle minder, and then you've got all of her crochet hooks there. The robin is gorgeous, and just really lovely, really tactile things. This one is cute as well, the grey crochet hook with the yarn ball on it. They're just so lovely to look at. You know, you almost don't want to use them because they're too nice to look at. So that's Pedro's Plaques. No, she does take slightly longer because I think everything is made to order. And obviously you can imagine the amount of detail that goes into some of these. It takes a while. So if you do want something for Christmas, you might want to get in quick. I'm not sure if her books are closed for Christmas yet. But no, it doesn't matter if it comes in the new year because they're so lovely. I'm always happy to wait. So the next shop I want to tell you about, I adore. It is Mrs. G Makes, and I just think Amanda over there is so lovely. She's also on YouTube, so if you look at Mrs. G Makes on YouTube, she's also doing Vlogmas. So So Amanda, you've had 2 shout outs in this video already. So the first thing I want to show you from Amanda is this lovely sheep badge. So it's a little pin badge with a little sweetie on the back, but all of his all of his wool is made of yarn. So it's quite meta really. I just thought that was so cute, and I have quite a collection on my denim jacket of different crochet related badges, so that's lovely. And I've also just started having stitch markers from the Stitch Marker Club that she runs. So last year I had Amanda's Stitch Marker Advent Calendar, which you can I'll put a link in the cards and the description for the video for that. But the Stitch Marker Club, and let me just check because I don't want to get the information wrong, I have it down here on my phone. She said, so it's a really popular gift, so you could gift it to other crocheters. You can start it in whichever month you would like, so it could coincide with Christmas or a particular birthday, which is always useful. And so it's £10.50 for 3 months subscription. Okay, so this is month 1, and I think she does a 3, a 6 and a 12 month. So I haven't opened these yet, I was waiting to show you. So let's have a look and see what was in this month's Stitch Marker Club. So this is November's Stitch Marker Club. I think they go out sort of mid-month. Let's pop that there. So on the back of all of Amanda's things you get a little row counter. The light's not going to let me show you there. So you get a little row counter. So as you're doing your next project you can cross them off. And the stitch markers for the November Club are a cloud and a sun and moon. There we go. There's a cloud and a sun and moon. And I think they're lovely, and she puts these lovely little crystals. I think, don't quote me, but I think they're the Swarovski crystals. Is that how you say them? Swarovski? Who knows? Anyway, so she puts the little crystals on there as well, so it's not just a charm, you know, she adds something extra to it, and she really takes her time with these, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. So highly recommend Stitch Marker Club. So if you're looking for something to say, you know, somebody's asked you what you want for Christmas, how about a subscription? So this is Mrs. G Makes over on Etsy, and she's in Sheffield in England, and she's coming up to 4,000 sales. She's doing really well there, and 5-star reviews, so another shop that we can trust. So just scrolling down, and so here's the Stitch Marker Club. So that's £18 for 12 months worth of stitch markers, and I believe the 12 month and the 6 month, don't quote me on that, they come with a special tin to put everything in, so you've got somewhere to store your stitch markers. Again, she's got lovely sections laid out here for how you can find things. So she has all of her stitch markers in there. So I like these bee stitch markers. They're absolutely gorgeous, really nice. I have to go through and check all the stitch markers I've got, because I'm sure I must have some bees somewhere, but I do like those. So there we have, I do apologise, I think I said it was £10.50, but it's £6 for the 3 month subscription, so apologies there. I like the right and wrong side. She also has some with the number of the hook size you're using, so that's really useful when you've got project bags that you're not quite sure which size hook you use, especially if you take your hook size out. So, and she does the US ones as well, so she's got them with the letters rather than the millimeter numbers. So that's really great. She also has, I quite like this, little bracelet you can put your stitch markers on, so you can make a little charm bracelet. My son absolutely adores my charms, my stitch markers. He's constantly wanting them and playing with them and things. So I think he sees it as a very shiny fidget toy or something. So super quick with delivery as well. So that's Mrs. G Makes. So definitely check out her Etsy shop. So the next shop I want to talk to you about is the Lana Boo shop, and she does the most gorgeous prints and crochet related things. So in here I had this lovely box, sorry, not showing you what I've got. So I have a sticker, it says eat, sleep, craft, repeat. And then she does these lovely cards. So that's the little message you get from her. Thank you for your order. So, and the lady's called Kate, who runs the shop. A couple of flyers, let's get rid of those. So I was given a Christmas card one year. I've done a couple of shops from Kate. So we have a few postcards. So what I want to do is to get some frames for these and sort of do a gallery wall of different crochet related things. So we've got Yarn Friends Rock. I'm going to zoom in again, see if, because that sort of worked just now. So Yarn Friends Rock. So much yarn, so little time. Ain't that the truth? Where there's wool, there's a way. Sit, stay, crochet. And crochet every day. I'd like to have the chance to crochet every day. I'm too busy doing Vlogmas. Crochet before housework. The dictionary says so. Oh, can't see that one on the light. So that one says crochet is my cardio. Crochet is my cardio. I can't really see the, it's like a hand holding a dumbbell, but it's balls of yarn on either end. Crochet is my happy place. And, oh, crochet. I just thought you just had a nice bit of colour. How many times have you said this? Just one more row or one more round. You are amazing, don't ever forget that. So that wasn't crochet related, it's just, I like that one. Right, so let's have a little look at her shop. So this is the Lana Boo shop, and she's got some fun little pictures. I believe she does all of the artwork herself. So Kate is in Cambridge in England, over 6,000 sales, coming up to 7,000, 5-star reviews, so another one that we can trust. And she has some amazing products here. She has this lovely poster, lovely print with Yarn Addict. Probably do with that one. I think this is the one I've got, where there's a wool, there's a way. She has some necklaces, which I also have, which I'll show you in a minute. But she also has things for knitters as well, for just general yarn things. You can buy a lucky dip. She has pencils. I think I might need to get the Crochet Queen one as well. Depends how many frames I buy. I think I might actually do them to go up on the wall over by the stairs, so I'd have something nice and colourful in the background when I'm filming on the sofa. And she also has badges. That was the sticker that I had, but there's some other stickers in there as well. So lots of nice things. If you just want something fun, it's a really cool t-shirt. I like that. So just something fun and colourful and things related if you're decorating your yarn space. So sometimes, you know, dare I say that you might not want any more yarn, or you might not want another crochet hook because you've got nowhere to store it, or you promised yourself you're going to finish up the stash first. So you might just want something nice and pretty that you can have in your space. So this is the perfect shop for that. And she also got some bags here. I like this one, Keep On Crafting, Team Crochet or Team Knit. Don't knit. Tried, can't do it. So that is Lana Boo shop on Etsy, so make sure you check that one out. So I actually have one of her necklaces as well. This is the Crocheter necklace. So I think it's an acrylic, but I just sort of like nice length on it actually, because sometimes you get things in there up here. So that's a really nice necklace. I like that one. So that's Crocheter. So let's have a look at the next shop. So there are lots of shops out there at the moment who are selling things to help you with your crochet and sewing and things. And one of the shops that I found, let me just double check I get their name, Sew Pro Crafts. And I've looked around at there. I mean, I have a thing about scissors as well as stitch markers, basically anything crochet related. And I found these, which, as you may well know, couldn't be more perfect. So they are flamingo scissors, a bit shiny. And I just think it looks like he's ducking his head in the water and standing on one leg. So they were from Sew Pro Crafts. We'll have a quick look at their shop and see what else they sell. So this is the Sew Pro Crafts. So they've gone all festive with their banner, which is lovely. So they are in Ipswich, which is also in England. They haven't put a picture on, I don't know why. Anyway, they've had 27,000 sales, so they seem pretty well established. And buyers are raving. They got 5-star reviews. So they have the Clover Soft Touch and the Clover Armour crochet hooks, and then the Stalk scissors, which I have a few of those in various colours because they're very nice. But basically anything for sewing, knitting, crochet. Do you like those? They're nice mugs. And they're also selling their own, well, not their own, they're also selling yarn. There's sewing boxes. We've got tape measures with various different characters, unicorn ones. I like the stripy scissors, they're cool. So lots of things in there to have a look at. That's a really nice craft bag with the little bees on it. I like that one. Oh, and a rose gold tape measure. Ooh, very posh. I like that. So they've got 28 pages of things. And looking down the side then we've got the bags, knitting accessories, yarn holders, crochet. Let's have a look at their yarn holders. So they have got the wooden spinning yarn holders there, and they've got the yarn bowls as well, and a yarn box. Cool. And various other things that you can use, and they've got quilting and embroidery as well, and sewing machine bags. So they're really nice. So if you're a sewer as well as a crocheter, that might be something you'd be interested in. But actually these bags, because you know they're going to be quite big bags because you're going to get a sewing machine in, they might be quite useful for just carrying around your projects in. Oh, and look, there's another fox one. Who'd have thought it? So that is Sew Pro Crafts. So don't forget to check out their shop. So the last shop is me supporting relatively local to me, and it is Chapel View Crafts, and they are in Aberfan, which is just up the valley from where we are at the moment. Now, you know my love of stitch markers, and I'm trying not to drop these. When we decided that we were going to move back to Wales, I saw these and I just had to get them. So these are little Welsh cakes. Let me just zoom in. So these are little Welsh cake stitch markers. You can see the little currants in there. It's better. And it's so appropriate for me. And a little mug with tea in it, so I can have my tea and Welsh cakes. I just think they're great. So Cheryl, who makes these, very talented, with her polymer clay, much the same way that Karen at Pedro Plaques is. I just think they're fabulous. So let's go and have a little look at Cheryl's shop. That's not easy to say. So this is Cheryl's shop. This is Chapel View Crafts, and they're in Aberfan, Merthyr Tydfil area of Wales. She's had over 6,000 sales, 5-star reviews, so another shop that we can trust. But just look at that. That's all polymer clay. That's not real cake. I just think that's fantastic. So she makes all of these into dollhouse food, but also into stitch markers. It looks like she's doing quite well on the stitch markers because her shop's not looking hugely full at the moment. So this is a lovely one. I like this one. So you've got your Jaffa cake and your Jammy Dodger, a bit of Battenberg cake and a bit of birthday cake. So she's also got needle minders. So again, you've got the lovely little platter of cakes and biscuits there, and slightly different colour variation on that one there. So that's lovely. And just in case you're interested then, there's Doll's House. Look at that cheese board. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, they're lovely. And what's that one? Or a little butcher's block as well. So really, really lovely things. And she's got a stitch marker advent calendar that's still available. So, excuse me, if you haven't done an advent calendar this year, that might be one to go for. So don't forget to check out the Chapel View Crafts and the lovely Cheryl over there. Right, so moving on to advent calendars. A little bit behind as I thought I might be. We are on day 3 of the stockings. Now I did say yesterday I cheated a bit and I'd gone a bit faster because I knew I was going to have a long time sorting out the craft fair things. And this is supposed to be Santa's head. Let me just turn the brightness down a bit. Is that turned down? Yes. So this is Santa's head, but it's meant to be his whole head. I need to do some work. But if you're making the little box of crochet advent calendar and you've done your swatch, did you use the 3.5 or the 3? Can you let me know in the comments? Because I always thought I was quite a tight crocheter, and when I did the 3.5 hook to do the swatch, it was huge. So it was supposed to be like 10 by 10 and it was like 15. So I did it twice because I thought I'd done this wrong. So I'm blaming that on why I didn't get the rest of this finished. Anyway, that's it for today. I may or may not see you tomorrow for Vlogmas. We've got the craft fair and we're actually going out in the evening, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. If I don't, then it'll be a double day on Sunday because I can show you the craft fair. I'll take some shots and video whilst I'm there. And maybe some other bits, but whether or not I'll have time to edit, I don't know. So you may get a double whammy. It might be a day 4-5 on Sunday, because Sunday I think might be a chill day and probably a crochet catch-up day. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for joining me.